I'm James.
I'm Isaac.
And I'm Tyler. We are marketing students from the Harriman DECA chapter. We're presenting to you today in front of the Fashion Place Mall, home of one of the Finish Line stores, and also home of the beautiful Salt Lake City, Utah.
Over the past 2 months, we planned, conducted, and analyzed market research on how Finish Line is perceived by its core customers. We hope the improvement strategies that we share with you today will help you make decisions and increase your satisfaction of your customers.
We will begin our presentation by describing some of the research we've conducted. We then will discuss some of the highlights of our research. Then, in conclusion, we will share with you some of the improvement strategies we've identified.
In order to obtain an overall view of the store operations, we selected 4 methods of research to collect data. First, we interviewed the store managers from both of the Finish Line locations in Utah. We wanted to understand what they were training their team associates to do, especially in relation to customer service. They explained to us the Go Team sales philosophy and Winner Circle loyalty program. We appreciate them taking the time out of their busy schedules to meet personally with us.
Second, we created an online survey focused on providing information about the experience customers have while navigating finishline.com. We had students in 5 classes at our high school complete the survey. We utilized an innovative technique that required students to follow an assigned scenario that allowed us to evaluate specific product categories.
Third, we spent a Saturday at each of the Utah Finish Line locations surveying customers who had just left the store. Customers were asked questions about the store atmosphere, displays, promotions, and employees. We also directly asked customers if Finish Line is their preferred store and why they feel that way. We surveyed a total of 140 customers. Fourth, we had a secret shoppers visit the Finish Line stores. We asked them to specifically evaluate how they were treated and how well the employees followed the Go Team philosophy.
The research we conducted resulted in stacks and stacks of data. We don't have time to share everything we found with you today, but we would like to share a few of the highlights. Our first chart shows customers' overall impressions of 8 aspects of the in-store experience. As you can see, customers generally have a favorable impression of the store. The highest rated items are store cleanliness, product organization, and the window display.
Although the overall experience is generally favorable, there were a few particular areas that showed opportunities for improvement. This chart shows the numbers of customers who had responded less than positively about the specific categories. The areas that have the most room for improvement are employee knowledge, background music, employee dress, and employee friendliness.
Our next chart is a response to the following question: how long was it before an employee approached you? The store managers had explained to us that the goal is for every customer to be approached within 10 seconds. Our data showed that about 1/3 of customers were indeed approached within 10 seconds, and over 2/3 were approached within 30 seconds. It is quite concerning, however, that nearly 1/4 of customers responded that they were never approached at all.
Our next chart shows the response to the following question: did you find everything you were looking for? Nearly 3/4 of customers indicated that they had found what they were looking for. The following are items indicated that could not find: cool Under Armour, taller Michael Jordans, diversity on non-Jordan b-ball shoes, Puma socks, Kobe shoes, and girls basketball shoes.
Based on our research, we have come up with improvement strategies in 6 different areas. The first area we would like to discuss is products.
We found that the majority of customers did find what they are looking for, but there were a few specific areas lacking. First, several customers said they couldn't find Kobe's. The store managers explained that Foot Locker has a deal with several athletes for some of the top shoes. We suggest that Finish Line look at forming similar deals. There were also many customers that indicated they couldn't find the girls' basketball shoes they were looking for. We suggest that Finish Line look at carrying a larger selection of women's athletic shoes, especially basketball. Women's shoes are obviously a growing segment of the athletic shoe market. When we interviewed the store managers, they felt that too much purchasing is centered on national trends instead of local markets. Local college and professional teams should be highlighted. We would recommend that Finish Line survey the employees and customers in local stores to determine the region's specific needs.
Now on to the second area, pricing. Our research has indicated that Finish Line prices are very comparable to the competitors. We recommend that no changes be made to the prices. We feel a decrease in the selling price would only cut down on store margins and overall company profit, but would not significantly increase sales.
The third area of our research is store presentation. Some of our secret shoppers felt that the store was too crowded and not particularly exciting. We suggest that you reevaluate the overall layout of your store and see if a layout similar to Vans would be possible.
We like that layout because all shoes are located at the back of the store instead of on two separate walls. This would allow team associates to cover more space, especially during busy times. Customers would also have to pass through more merchandise as they walk to the shoe wall. On the floor by the shoe wall, we would like you to consider installing a section of hardwood basketball floor, a section of football turf, and a section of running track. In addition, a vertical jump bar similar to those used at professional sport combines could be installed. The vertical jump of various professional athletes could be highlighted and customers could try on their new shoes and see how they perform. One additional recommendation for the store presentation would be to limit the amount of high-maintenance apparel displays, such as the tables with folded sweatshirts. One of our secret shoppers waited by the shoe wall for several minutes while two team associates were talking by a display folding sweatshirts.
The fourth area of our research was finishline.com. We found that the majority of people were positive about the navigation and easy use of the website. Only 15% of the people we surveyed found that irrelevant items popped up when they searched for a particular item. One improvement strategy we recommend would be to add a few short videos to the site. On footlocker.com, there were a few videos students enjoyed. One featured Amari Sotomayor and another showed the Adidas Crazy Light shoes.
Our fifth area of research was Finish Line promotions. We really like the Winner's Circle loyalty program, but we feel that customers do not realize how easy it is to use.
We recommend the associates begin to explain the Winner's Circle program while customers are trying on the shoes instead of at the checkout counter. When we surveyed customers leaving the store, 35% indicated that celebrity endorsements would influence them in returning to the store. 44% said discount coupons would influence them to return. Celebrity endorsements and coupons might both be worth further evaluation.
Our final research is people and customer service. It is clear to us that the Finish Line organization greatly values its employees and knows that they are the key to the company's overall success. Our research indicated that this is a clear area for improvement. 32% of the customers we surveyed ranked the employees' knowledge low, 90% ranked the employees' friendliness low, and 23% ranked the employee stress low. In addition, almost a quarter of customers that came into the store shared that they were never approached. We recommend employees receive more training on the initial sales approach. Employees do a good job once the sale process has started, but seem to struggle getting to that point. Additional approaches other than a simple greeting should be encouraged. We also feel that a clear dress standard should be set. When we asked the store managers what type of dress was required, they found it difficult to give a clear answer. We appreciate you taking the time to listen to our presentation. It's exciting to know that if leaders from a Fortune 500 company with over $1 billion in sales will listen to what a couple of high school students have to say.
Although this project has been a lot of work, we enjoyed the opportunity to learn about marketing and the Finish Line brand.
We have lots more information we'd like to share with you, and we'd love to meet with you soon in Indianapolis. Thank you. Over and out from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Okay.
Now on to the secondary.
I did. I paused so we can cut it out, and then...
Can you take two to us that the
Majority of people found... Oh, jeez, I totally spaced. Navigate.